Hey guys, my name is Ankit Kumar, and in today's video, I'll teach you how to get route params and query params in Angular. So let's first understand what are route params and what are query params. So let's first go to this routing file, and you can see that there is one path which is users, and then this slash colon username. So this slash colon username is the route path. So for our users route, there is one param. All right. So let's understand it here in the browser. So if I click on this Chris profile, you can see that we have this user's route and the param is Chris. Now if I go to Nick profile, you can see that the route is unchanged, which is users, but param is changing. So in Angular, we need to do a lot of things on the basis of these params. For example, current user is Nick. So we might need to load Nick's profile. And if we have this Chris, we might need to load data related to this Chris user. All right. So this is what we call route params. And now let's understand what is a query param. So for example, you must have seen in the URLs that there is a question mark and then there is a combination of some keys and values. So for example, if I try to write a query param here, I can write something like a is equal to 20 and city is equal to New York. All right. So these age and city are the query params. So whatever comes after this question mark and separated by this and character is called a query param, which is a combination of a key and its value. All right. So now we understand what is a route param and what is a query param. Now let's see in the code how to get these in Angular. Okay. So as you can see in the routing, we have this user's route and there is one param username. So let's try to get this param first. So let's go to user component and here on the in the ng on init, I'll try to get the route param. Okay. So there are two ways basically to get these route params. One is what we call snapshot way and one is reactive way, which is where we use the observables. All right. So now let's see how to get the route params in snapshot way. So I'll try to console.log. So first of all, we need the activated route to be injected in the constructor. So let's first do that. So we have private activated route and it will come from activated route, which is under angular slash router. Okay. So let's first open console. As you can see that right now there is nothing, and let's get the route param, which is Chris now. So I'll write this dot activated route dot snapshot dot params, which will get us the object of params, but we can get it by um, referencing our param, which is username. So let's copy it and try to get it here. All right. So as you can see, we have written this dot activated route dot snapshot dot param dot username, and what we get is Chris here. And why Chris? Because this is here in the route param. All right. Now the issue with snapshot way is it is not reactive to route changes. For example, this component has been loaded and now if I change the route, it will not react. So for example, let me click on this Nick's profile and keep an eye here. So I'm clicking on Nick's profile. You can see that this route param has been changed, but we can't see anything related to Nick here, right? That's because the snapshot way is not reacting to the route changes. All right. So how we can fix this? We have this reactive way. So let's implement this. All right. So how we can get the route params reactive way here? Let's write the code. So I'll write this dot activated route dot paramap dot subscribe, and it will get us all the params. And now let's console it. Params. All right. And let's get rid of this snapshot way. All right. Let's do params here actually. Okay. All right. So we have written this dot activated route dot params and then subscribing it, and it is getting us the params, which is username. Now what we can do is params dot username, and it will get us nick. Now if I go to Chris profile and click here, you can see that we are getting Chris, and if we click on Nick's profile, we are getting Nick. So as you can see, whenever this route param gets changed, we are actually capturing it. All right, as you can see, Nick, Chris, right? So this is how we get the route params in Angular. Now here you can write whatever code you need to write. For example, get profile data uh, for a user, and here maybe you can call the function to get the profile data, right? Get profile data, and here you can pass this. Oh sorry, here you can pass this params dot username. All right, so this is how we can get the route params. All right, so right now you can see that we have written this is username's profile, right? But there is nothing because we are not assigning it to username. So let's do it here since we have the information now. So I will remove this console log, and what I will write is this dot username is equal to params dot username. So now you can see this is Chris profile, this is Nick's profile. All right, so we have done getting the route params. Now let's see how to get query params. Okay, get query params. All right. So similarly, we have two ways here: snapshot way and reactive way. And we have already seen the snapshot way. So let's implement this getting the query parameter thing in reactive way. So I'll do this dot activated route dot query params dot subscribe, and it will get us query params. And let's try to console them. Okay, and as you can see that there are no query params in the URL, that's why we are getting an empty object. Okay, so let's try to add some query params here. So as we did previously, age is equal to 20. Let's hit enter, and now we can see that age is 20. Okay, and let's try city is equal to New York. Let's hit enter, and you can see that sorry, the spelling is, oh it's right, yeah. So now you can see that we have two query params in our URL, which is age 20 and city New York, and we can get these query params using this code. Okay, so this is how you get params and query params in Angular. I hope it was helpful. We all know that how to do it, right? But when someone asks you to do it on demand, we just get blank, like we don't know how to do it right now, but we can do it via Google search, right? So I hope that it will be helpful. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and I'll keep creating such videos where I'll explain simple things in a detailed way. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.